Yes, guys, welcome to another episode of Matt Zena Acting Tips. Okay, so today I am literally going to give you my biggest mindset trick. And I really want to go through it and extend it and really kind of bash it out so you really understand it. But also, I want you to make notes and I want you to do this because it's something that's really helped me. Okay, so it's called excuses first. Right, okay? Now, excuses first is a simple concept, but it's one that I really want you to understand and I want you to actually write down, okay? And I want you to eliminate your excuses. So how does it work? It basically means you decide what is your goal, what is your target. It might be, look, I want to be in a British TV drama. Whatever your goal is, right? And here's what you do. And I want you to do this right now, you need to write down as many excuses that you would have if you didn't manage to attain that particular goal. And you can do this for any goal, by the way. So think forward. So when you think that you should have attained that target by, think beyond that, maybe a year. And imagine that you've just not managed to attain that target. I want you to write down as many excuses that you could perceive that you would give. You know, it might be, I didn't have the right agent, or I didn't work hard enough, or I didn't do enough self-submissions, I didn't push myself enough. Whatever it is, write down as many excuses that you could perceive that you could have and be as honest as possible, okay? Now, once you've done that, what I want you to do is go through each and every single excuse that you've written down. Because what you're going to do is, we call it excuses first, you're going to deal with the excuses that you would have had, and you're going to deal with them now so that they won't be an excuse, so that you've got more chance of achieving your goal, your target, and whatever it is that you want to achieve. So what you do now is you go through the top one, get right to the end, and you think of ways in which you can ensure that that's not going to be an excuse for you. Okay? Didn't work hard enough would be maybe an excuse. So then you come up with ideas so that that isn't going to be an excuse. You maybe give yourself a schedule, give yourself a minimum requirement of how much effort and work you're going to put into something. Habit stacking, making sure that you work so many hours per day on your career, contacting, networking, doing all of this, making sure you up your activity so that you know in the back of your mind when it comes to, a certain period, you're not going to be able to use that as an excuse. It might be you didn't have the right agent. All right, brilliant. Well, you're going to investigate how agents work. Maybe you have got the right agent, but maybe you're not working hard enough with them. So you start to really, obviously you're identifying the problem, but you're also ensuring that it doesn't actually become an excuse in the end. So you're really putting right anything that you think potentially could be the thing that gets you to fail. And that's why excuses first is such an amazing tool. And I want each and every one of you to implement it right now. Go through, what are the excuses that you could think of? What I want you to do is make sure that you come up with a system by which you ensure that that won't ever become an excuse. So really, you will be so sure of hitting your target because there'll be no excuse not to. And that's the beauty of this technique. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got any follow-up questions, just let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. But otherwise, we are in a new term of Matt Zena Acting. Free trial is available, so email matt@mzacting.com or DM me on social media. or in the comments on YouTube. No problem, okay? And make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like anything that we put out, and I will see you next week for another episode of Matt Zena Acting Tips.